Yeah. For those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights.
Alright guys, what's up? So I will finally reveal, make it public, how you do the essentially infinite offering, glitch, bug, whatever you want to call it. Let me just go over a few disclaimers first. This used to work for Survivor, but it's not working anymore since like I think 2 patches ago, maybe 3, 4, I don't know. But it just stopped working for Survivor. I don't know why. Like everything works the same, but the offering doesn't actually count when you go inside the match. I haven't been able to figure out a way to fix that, or I don't know why that happens, but it just stopped working after they released a certain the patch that changed the engine and all that. That was when it stopped working. But yeah, it used to work for Survivor as well as a killer. But what you want to do, let me see another disclaimer, is you can use this for pretty much any offering, like especially the universal offerings are the ones that work best. I'm pretty sure it also works. For example, you could use offerings that are not universal, such as like you can use like I haven't actually tested Blackboard. Maybe you guys should test it out. I don't really care to use it because it's just so, you know, like using Moris. It's just nah. I don't play with those stuff, so whatever. But it definitely works like for maps and stuff like that. It works for like for this. It would work as well because it's universal mist. I'm not sure how it would work because I personally never did it, but I know other people that have. And like for example, if you use if you do this for escape cake, for example, but if you use escape cake on a killer, it's like you pretty much get nothing from it, you know, because like it's only benefits to survivors. So I don't see why you would do that, but maybe it does work for killers as well. I don't know, because it says all categories. It doesn't necessarily relate to survivor. But I would recommend that you just stick to the universal ones. If you want to experiment with the others, like whatever. But yeah, let me go. That brings me to another disclaimer. Like this can kind of be an exploit, like a game-breaking exploit. So I would suggest you guys to use it wisely. Like for example, let's say it works with the Mori. Like don't be a dick and use a Mori every single match. You know, like you're just gonna make so people complain, and the bug is gonna get fixed before you know it. So don't be that stupid. Like the more you abuse it in a bad way, just know that the more likely it is that you won't be able to use it again, because they're gonna fix it. Because you're gonna get, people are gonna know about it and they're gonna complain about it. So you know, try to keep it also a secret as much. I mean, share the video of course with everyone you know, like people from PC or whatever, Xbox. I'm assuming this would work for everything, every platform. I'm personally doing this on a PS4 Pro. So, but I would assume it works on everyone because it's the same game on every platform. But yeah, I personally, I would only use for party streamers. And recently I started using for maps as well, just for example, like I have a tournament today, so I need to practice on a certain map, and then I would use that, you know. But beyond that, I mean, I wouldn't really mess with anything besides, because I don't know why you would use anything else other than as streamers, to be honest. Who doesn't want like triple points, you know? But yeah, so let me go, having said that, let me go into the way you do it. So pretty much step 1, you need to set up, because like I said, it used to work on Survivor, but it's not working anymore. If you guys want to try out, that's fine. Like maybe it works. You know, I personally haven't been able to make it work on Survivor, so I'll show you how to do it on Killer. But it's the same thing. It would be the same thing for Survivor. You know, you're just doing like the opposite. So let's say first thing, step 1, you select the killer you want to play. So let's say I'm training with Huntress for the tournament, so I'm gonna play her. So then step 1, select the killer. Step 2, select your loadout, all the perks that you're gonna use. Make sure they're ready here, all 4 of them. You can have add-ons as well if you want. Like if you plan on using add-ons, just leave them like ready over here as well as the perks before you do anything else. And make sure you have no offerings here. That's the most important thing. Make sure you have everything else is set up, like set normally, as you would go in a normal match. But don't set up the offerings. Make sure that it's an empty space here. So that would be step 2. I'm gonna go no add-ons because the tournament is no add-ons, so I'm practicing no add-ons. These are the perks I want to use, so that's fine. So that's step 2 done. You have everything set up and you select the killer. So switch to survivor like this. And for survivor, it really doesn't matter. Like doesn't matter like which survivor you pick. Doesn't matter what he's using or not. Like none of this matters. The add-ons, nothing. The items. Just make sure you pick a survivor that you have the offering that you want to use on your killer. So for example, Ace, I have streamers. I have another as well, but I'm just gonna use him, Ace. So again, I want to use on killer. So I set the offering on the opposite, which would be survivor. And if you wanted to do this for survivor, you would do exactly what I told you to do on killer, but over here. Like you would set up the perks, the items, and everything. Leave a blank here on the offering, and make sure you have the offering that you want to use on any random killer that you're gonna switch from. And just it's pretty much exactly the same. You just do the opposite. So yeah, I'm gonna use on Huntress. So I have empty there for her, and I have a streamer here on him, Ace. And everything else doesn't matter because he's pretty much just the sort of decoy, you know. I'm only using him for the offering, so nothing else matters. So I didn't like quite found out this glitch myself. Someone told I knew it existed for some time, but I didn't know how to do it. And then a friend of mine taught me how to do it, and after he taught me, I perfected it into what I'm showing you right now. So okay, so now that's step 2. Step 3 was to set up the survivor with the offering you want to use. Alright, so now step 4, you switch back to the killer, obviously, because you're gonna start the matchmaking with the killer, because you're gonna play killer. So that's why you need to start at the killer before you switch, like I will show you. So also make sure you're on the loadout screen is open like this. So this would be step 4. Make sure, like, again, loadout is ready, but like don't be on like the killer screen like this or the blood web. Make sure you are on the loadout screen like this. And what you're gonna do is set your cursor to the switch to survivor. And you have to, like, there's a certain timing to it, but you have to press the X to switch. And then you're gonna press the triangle or whatever button it is on your platform to start the matchmaking. So X and triangle. You see, right now the time wasn't right, so it didn't work. So when it doesn't work, this is what's gonna happen. It's just gonna switch normally, like nothing happened. So if this happens, you know you didn't get the time right. It was too slow. If you do it too fast, this is gonna happen. If you do it too fast, it's just gonna start the thing normally. So that's when you know you did the timing too fast. And for some reason it's not creating the lobby, I don't know why. Okay guys, I had to cut that out, but pretty much it took like, instead of 5 seconds, it took like 20 seconds to start the lobby. I don't know why, whatever. But this doesn't happen, so it's fine. It's just a random thing. But yeah, if you do it too fast, that's what will happen. It will start the lobby like normal. What you do then is you just back out and start step 4 again. So press cursor on the thing to switch. X triangle. It was too fast. It didn't work. Alright, so start the lobby. It's gonna start normally. It was too fast, so just back out. Now, the reason why you want to do, I tell you to start on this screen right here, is because if you do it too slow, the only thing that will happen is it's gonna switch you to survivor like this. But if you're not on this screen, if you're not on the loadout screen when you do this and the timing is too slow, what's gonna happen is it's gonna start matchmaking with the survivor if you miss the timing, and it takes longer because you gotta cancel it and switch back, you know. So that's why I recommend you start from the loadout screen, because then it doesn't. If you do it too slow, it doesn't start the match like it does for killer. If you do it too fast. It's okay. Let's try this again. You see, too slow, and you just keep trying until you get the timing right. Too slow. You see, now was the correct timing, and this is gonna happen. It's gonna switch to survivor. You see, there was a little like icon up there that was loading. That's because it started the matchmaking. So this is when you know that it worked. Like, you were on the survivor screen, but it switched me to the killer matchmaking. So also there, you also will hear the noise that the matchmaking has started. When you press the button, there's a notification on the sound. And yeah, that's about it. So now I'm in the lobby, like right here, and I have the offering. You can also open the loadout if you want. You see, I don't have any offering, but when the match starts, it will use a streamer for me, as you'll see. But also, you see that as soon as you're in the lobby like this, make sure you don't press anything. Like, you can press triangle to ready up, and you can open the loadout if you want to maybe change something, I guess. But make sure you don't leave the, like, if I press the loadout again to leave this screen, it's gonna show me that red icon up there, and that's gonna pretty much undo the glitch, because it's gonna save that you have no offering. You know what I mean? Like, right now the game thinks that I have an offering here, so if I trigger any kind of thing that will make that red icon appear again, the game is gonna undo and think, okay, he has no offering anymore, you know? So you can open the loadout, just make sure you don't like exit again, or maybe switch to blood web and shit like that. Customize. Don't do anything, just make sure everything is ready before you actually do it, so you don't have to like cause that thing again that will undo the glitch. And now you see, like, I'm pressing ready up. You can do this, like, it's fine, it's not gonna undo anything. Unfortunately, it's taking a little too long to find someone, find people, so I will cut this again, and I'll edit it back to when the match starts, alright? So you guys can see the offering. Alright guys, so I'm on the screen again for people here. Hopefully they're already up. See, they did. Again, you see I have no offerings. I'm just gonna ready up. You see, it showed the icon there, but it's fine because it was just me readying up. But I was without any offerings. And you see here, it's gonna show that I have streamers. You see right there? That was me. Even though it was like a blank there on my hunches. So that's what you want. And again, this works like with maps as well, offerings, but don't be a dick about it. Oh, be careful like with what you use, because depending on what you use, you're just going to be pretty much asking for the bug to get fixed, because people are going to complain about it. So I would really recommend you just use the streamer's offering, because it just benefits you and everyone. So, you know, it's a bug that pretty much only does good, so stick to that, please. If they fix it, you know it's gonna be your fault. But yeah, everything's gonna play normally. The match is gonna go fine normally, and you'll still get the benefit of the streamer. I'm gonna cut the match to the end, where you see I'll have to show you something else, and you see that I have the streamers and all that. Alright guys, so let's finish the match. Kill them all, but you see here, get my points like normal. Post game bonus from, I think it's barbecue, this one. But you still have the streamers. So see, like right here, the streamers that I use. Also, when someone does this bug, you know, because all their perks are gonna show level 1, even though in the match they were higher level. But it's just a collateral. If you use on Survivor, the same thing will happen. It will show it will show like level 1. You could also like obviously do this for the events offering as well if you want, as killer. And you see, you just do the math. Like, I didn't have that many points, like 26. I think I had like 20,000 maybe or something. 26 times 2 is like almost like 40 here, 50. And you times one more on top of that from the streamers, and it would equal what I got pretty much. And yeah, you just keep, there it is. You just use the streamer. Or any map offering, it will always work like normal. You just won't count. And like, once you're done as well, like, and you go back, you see like here is still normal. The add-ons will still be consumed if you used any, but everything else will still be normal. And for the survivor that you use, he will still have the same amount of offerings that he had. Like, you're not gonna, like, for example, I mean, like, I didn't lose a party streamer on Ace, even though I used him to do the glitch, you know? That's what I mean. You only just need one. As long as you have one of them, you can do this on the opposite side, which would be killer, infinitely, or vice versa. If you have, like, one of these on killer, you would be able to do this on survivor. But unfortunately, like, it's simply not working. Like, everything will work the same. Like, you can start the matchmaking of survivor on killer screen, but it just, when you actually start the match, the offering won't be there. I don't know why. It's just not working on survivor. But I mean, try it out, I guess, if you want. Maybe it works for you. It's just not working for me. I haven't found a way to make it work again on survivor so far. And yeah, you can just spend your points like normal. Let me just see if I can do a match with the actual event offering, just to show you that it works with the event offering as well. Just so you don't say I'm lying. Because it works like with any offering. Okay, so there it is. Chinese firecracker, red envelope. So we have the red envelope now. I just put it there. Go back to my killer. Make sure everything is set up and he has no offering. I'm on the loadout screen. Change the character. X and triangle. You gotta do it on a certain timing. I'm doing too slow right now. Too slow. Okay, now it was fast enough. You see, my ace is gonna start matchmaking from this screen as killer. Alright, so again, I'm gonna cut back to the part where the match actually starts, so you see that I have the offering. Alright, so again there, guys, no offering there. Oh, this guy is actually good, I know him. Just the offering from the event on the my ace that I used earlier. And you see there it is again. So like, it works with everything really. You don't gotta worry about it. Just like I said, don't use it for bad intentions, because it might fire back. I mean, certainly will. And yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Share with everyone, really, that you know of that plays this game. Share this video, because why not have everyone use streamers every match? So yeah, and also the event offering would be pretty good too. So yeah, guys, see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I hope this works for you.